We are going to be working on multiplying a fraction by a whole number. So the example that we have here is 3/4 times 2, which is read as 3/4 of 2 wholes. So the first thing you're going to need is to make sure that you have your 2 wholes. So we're going to make our rectangle, and we're going to split it so that we know that we have 2 wholes. We're identifying these as 2 of our wholes. So just so you can understand, we have 1 whole here and another whole here, which means that we have our 2 wholes represented. Now we want to find 3/4 of the 2 wholes. So if we're looking at 3/4, we need to break both of our wholes into fourths. So, of course, take your lines, break them down. We're going to hopefully make them into even parts or equal parts. If they're not, we're going to pretend that they are equal. You know, humans have errors. So now we have fourths. Your next portion, we're looking at the first whole, and we are going to shade in 3 out of 4 parts. And then over here, we're going to shade in 3/4 as well of this whole. So if you look at our wholes, we're identifying this piece as 1 whole again, and this piece over here is 1 whole. So now you have 2 wholes. So basically what we're saying is 3/4 of the 2 wholes is what we have over here. So if you're looking at each of these fourths, and we count by fourths, we know that they each represent a fourth. You look at your shaded part and you count how many fourths you have, which is 3/4 and 3/4, that's 6/4. So our answer is 6/4, but as you all know, that is an improper fraction, so we need to take that and we need to make that into a mixed number. So we ask ourselves, how many fourths make up a whole? And I'm going to take that away. 4/4 is a whole, so I'm going to put 1 whole down here. And what's left over is 2/4. 2/4 would be left over. So our mixed number is 1 and 2/4, which again, you have to simplify. We know that we can divide 2 halves, right? Divide 2/4 by 2 halves because we always divide by 1. And that'll give us 1/2. So our final answer is 1 and 1/2. Now, if you were looking at this picture to figure out how to do that, you can take this fourth over here and you can take the shading, shade that in over here, and cross that out so that now you have 1 whole and the 2/4, which is equivalent to 1/2. So your final answer, of course, is 3/4 of 2 wholes gives me 1.5. So if I ate 3/4 of 2 pans of brownies, I would have eaten 1.5 pans of brownies. All right, boys and girls, hopefully you're going to practice this. Rewatch the video if you need to. If you have any questions, remember you can ask me during our lessons. Have a great day.